Hi, my name is Caitlin. I'm 23 years old and I'm majoring in sequential arts here at SCAD, but my dream field is art therapy. Why I'm majoring in sequential arts here at SCAD is because I love drawing comics. I love making stories and visualizing these stories in an easy and fun way to read. I'm currently creating a comic for a small group I'm a part of on Discord that does regular streams of games like Monster Hunter World Iceborne. During one stream of Monster Hunter World Iceborne, we joked about Fatalis, the final boss, needing a secretary for his hectic work schedule. After making a few guesses on who that secretary would be, Kulve Taroth struck the landing. That was when the idea for this comic was conceived, and last year I made this comic a reality. For this process, I'm going to show you my creative process on how I make a page, edit it, and post it. I start with drawing a draft, and starts with drawing the boxes. I already have the next parts of the story in my head. I just need to find a good and engaging way to put those scenes in with the shape, size, and number of boxes. Once I have that done, I begin to draw the bases of my characters in position. I have three main characters I'm drawing in this page: Secretary Kulve Taroth, Fatalis the Black Dragon, and White Fatalis, an older version of Fatalis who I'm using to be the father of this Fatalis. I should warn that sometimes I get carried away in this part, and sometimes I start drawing outlines and details when I shouldn't. Once I have the bases done, that's when I begin to draw the outlines and start drawing details and the characters in each box one by one. Once that is done, I may refine some details or erase some parts I want to change last minute. Once I'm confident this is the page I want to work with, I begin the next process of outlining it and coloring it. For this process, I have two options. I can use what traditional tools I have for this, like colored pencils and markers, or I can use my tablet and color it digitally. I weigh in these options carefully by considering what would make it look best and what people would like to see more. Digital art may be more appealing to the eye and can be less time consuming, so I tested on my tablet. It turns out, because of the cracks on my screen, my stylus won't work properly, and if I want to continue using my tablet, I would have to draw with my fingers only. I decide that's not what I want, so I turn on my traditional tools. In the end, I chose to use colored pencils and fine tip markers to outline and color my page based on the look and the paper that the page was drawn on. I begin to color each box, cycling from doing one step in all boxes to doing all steps in one box at a time to prevent boredom and fatigue. The color palette will rely heavily on the scenery and mood from the scenes in the page, so I'm going with a ton of gray and black mixed in with moody dark reds and purples for the background. For the characters, I will use more brighter colors beside Fatalis. I will use yellow hints of gold and turquoise for Kulve Taroth and white and gray with bright red accents for White Fatalis. Since my colored pencils are wax-based, the base layers are light and only get stronger with each layer. I do shading in a gradual stages, going darker and darker, and then add highlights and more delicate details. Once I'm done, that's when I photograph the page and begin editing the picture. I usually do very minimal editing. A lot of time, I just use basic picture editing in Windows offers. But I've begun using Photoshop to do more advanced edits, like maybe if I want to play with lighting or add an effect that I could draw effectively. Once I'm done editing, that's when I finally post it online to the Discord server. And that's it. If you want to check out my comic and read more and get updates about it, you can message me and I can send you the invite link. Thank you so much for watching.